Peace and blessings. Are you ready? You want to get into this fourth video, part 4 of the reaction to Bijoux Noir with this Tippu tune. I keep forgetting how to say this name. Tippu Tip. Okay, and let's get it. Are you ready? Let's get it. Peace and blessings and keep up the lessons. Assalamu alaikum. Yes, this is your brother Talib from the Brother Talib Show. Don't forget to click the like button after you watch the video or even before if you already know what I'm going to be bringing, inshallah. And subscribe for those of you who haven't. Click that notification bell so you can get more videos from me and more notifications of more videos. I'm an information guy, not just content creator, but a content creator, but an information guy. So, and also forgive me, I'm going to try to keep this video real short as best as I can because I'm on my way out. But I needed to do this video because I kept a few days gone by. I let a few days go by, and I need to still touch base on this video of this Bijoux Noir with this reaction to what she's bringing and giving some clarification from my position as me being Muslim, Islam, and being a brother to Arabs and Muslim Africans and so forth, and trying to speak up for all of them, not just us chosen few that they choose to use and put in their videos as fuel to the fire. And this is basically what it is. I want to just let you know is the focal point. My disclaimer is that I'm not attacking her personally. I don't know her personally like that, even though I was in her stream and she allowed to do what happened. There's no bitterness there. It's only that I know where she's coming from. I know what she's about. I know her focal point from what I see in the pattern of her videos. Anytime she had dealt with issues when it was dealing with religion, because she pretty much shows that she's anti-religious. And you hear in her videos, and she speaks against, especially mainstream, as we know, Abrahamic religions and such, especially Islam, because Islam is still in Africa majorly, and it's very much of the faith of African Americans here too, as well as other countries, other parts of the diaspora, some Muslims even in Haiti, where her family's from, her background is from. And shout out to brother Saeed Abu Bakr, Happy Companion, aka Happy Companion, for doing the video that he did yesterday, and it was very informative. And she should shout out to him, not that to say that she's going to do it, because we know where she's coming from, we know what she's about. And you're going to see more, and if you watch her videos and just utilize what I say, and other brothers and people who are trying to clarify what these people are doing, causing dissension between the diasporans, African diasporans, and the people who are trying to make way back to Africa, learn about themselves, become more conscious. Even the Pan-Africanism and their whole movement is torn apart. and that's why I knew best to stay away from it. But I'm not going to get into that. That's a whole nother story, and I've been there already, done that. But to get back to her, I'm going to let you hear what is her basic focal point. And you hear from the first. Usually when a person starts out, even as you know with me or any other speaker, they start out what is their main reason that they're speaking. What is their focal point? What is the foundation of what they're talking about and what they're upon? And just listen to what she's saying.
There's a lot of people that say that, we can't look at, some folks that were talking, if you go look at that first video, you'll see that it was a matter of some people disagree.
And also, no, I did this, I covered this in the video before. I'm just redoing this right now to give, and, to really drive in the point that what she's basically trying to do. She's anti-religious, know that and I'm saying that's my opinion. From what I've seen from her videos and from her and how she deals with religion, she clearly separates herself from it. That, and she has her negative feelings towards it. Okay, and I came up upon her way beyond this one when I was in one of the Black Sit videos streams that she had, and we were talking. Everybody was talking on the panel, and she came out and spoke how she felt about religion, the main religions. You know what I mean? So basically, you hear it in this.
Agreeing that it's not the Arab situation that is the problem. Some people are saying that it is religion that is the problem. It looks like we're getting into it, so I didn't want to cut this.
And she uses as though she's like a commentator and just commenting on what other people say, but the pattern is from your other videos, young lady. The pattern is from the other videos of how you always deal with religion and how you deal with Islam, because you know how prominent it is in African background, African heritage, your own people. And shout out again to Happy Companion. He spoke on a very major figurehead that helped to move Haiti to independence, known as Bookman, right? And she doesn't. I haven't seen any videos. If I'm incorrect, you can correct me in the comment space. Tell me I haven't seen any videos that she's done a major focus on her topic in her video on Bookman, or this guy who got his head beheaded by the French colonialist that was controlling Haiti at the time than they was, and he went up against him, and then once they caught him, imprisoned him or whatever, however, to make the story short, beheaded him as a point to show they're not playing. But who was he? He was Muslim. That's the point. He was from the religion of Islam. That's the other point. But they always have a problem with it. But they don't have a problem with the good that we do. They don't mention nothing about the good that is done in Africa, what the Muslims have done, but they mention the negative because they want to build up as much as, support. And people coming up under the umbrella and saying, yeah, we got to stop this religious stuff or religion, the mainstream religion, Abrahamic religions in Africa. We got to stop them all. There's some that has to be, some has to be, certain things have to be changed. Like how the Christians there do, and even the Muslims. The Hebrew Israelites, I can't speak about that because they're very to themselves. They're not loud. They're not out there. They're not trying to propagate, and they're not fighting wars against each other. But yeah, in Africa, there's a lot of changes got to be done. And I'm even speaking myself as a Muslim for the Muslims that are wayward. And this guy, Tippu Tip. Okay? Tippu Tip. I can't even say his name. Right? That name I got to leave that name alone. I'm going to deal with his real name in the next video, but I don't have time. I'm not trying to make this video long. So let me let you go and listen on further, and I'll go to my other point.
So in light of everything that's happening right now on the continent, good and bad, y'all. It's just so much things going on right now on the continent, and it's all it for the most part. What we saw happen in the church shooting, that had a lot to do with Arabs and Muslims. We can't.
You see, the shooting had much to do with the Arabs and Muslims. It had much to do with the Arabs, plural. That's all the Arabs. Muslims, plural. You got to watch what you say, lady. This is the problem. We got to be careful, and we need to think before we say and think before we do, like my father used to tell me when I was young all the time. And he was so right. And his father told him, this is one of the precepts of bringing up a child to being careful for the things they do and the things they say. But let me let you go up. I'm going to go up and bring it up to another point where I wanted to touch base on. Hold on. Okay.
You want to read about this yourself, look in the description box. Everything is there.
So if you really want to, get into what she shared, which is a lot.
Hold on.
You hear so many stories about slavery still being in effect in Mauritania, slavery still being in effect in the Arabian, countries, and people going to those spaces and dying or killing themselves or trying to get.
Now, this, I spoke on this before too, and I mentioned that, of course, there needs to be some proof. And it's clear. Still, have I seen a video that they brought proof of the government or records or any accusations or any, what do you call, complaints, going to the police and going to the people and complaining about them being enslaved. You saying slavery, not talking about there being harmed in work for the people they work for. Because most of what I know is that a good portion of, and when I was in Saudi for my Hajj, I've witnessed this. A good portion of Africans make their way to Saudi Arabia or any of the Khaliji countries, Gulf countries, and try to seek work, seek employment, because it's hard and struggle in their land because of the corruption and this and that that's going on in the continent. So in certain countries in the continent, right? So they make their way even to Europe. Big bands of people going on boats and dying in the passage getting there. Okay, not you only talk about you're really speaking on Saudi and speaking on the Khalij or speaking on the Gulf. But what about in Europe? What about in Europe? What about in China? And I think you did some videos. I'm sure you have. Hopefully she did to make that balance. But this has got to stop because you're not bringing no proof with this. And we're people of evidence. We're people. That's where the Quran is clear evidence of Allah's word. And then the hadith is the evidence to back up to what Allah sent and his messenger following in that path and actually implementing what. So we have plenty of proof in our religion. And we base that in our life. We have to have proof in what we're going to follow and do and think and take. I'm not going to take from you. And if all the people who are following, they're just blind following, that's on them. I feel bad for them because they don't know where you can take them. They don't know where. They think they're going in the right path, and then next thing you know, whoa, now they want to flip on you, and now you have a problem with them. That's going on with the YouTube content creators in a big way. People are following these people thinking they got this going on and this establishing this in Africa and starting these organizations and so forth. And then next thing you know is all this dissension and discord. Everybody's going this way. This one's talking about that one. That one scammed this one. This and boom, boom, bang. And the only one who's smart is the one who stays out of the mess. Okay? But the point I'm saying is you don't bring proof. You bring videos. Other people's videos. Cerebral. No proof. Okay, let's get in further a little bit and I'm going to finish.
Miss G, is your mic on? Because it looks like they're both struggling.
Yeah, my mic is on. I've been studying this topic. I'm actually a teacher.
Oh wow. I'm happy to have you.
I'm also a nurse.
Oh wow. That is very nice.
So
yeah, we
I've
definitely
been studying I've been studying the Arabic. Why I spoke about it is because I was actually studying this for a while. I've been looking at everything that everyone has been saying about the West. We all want to get back to Africa.
Right.
The diasporas.
Right.
And I've been looking at everybody kept seeing what is in their face, but they're not looking at what they can't see. And that's why I brought up the topic with the Arabs, because there is something going on there. And I'm saying this today, and I know we're eventually going to see it sooner or later.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Right.
It's something underneath with the Arabs that is.
What is she saying? You know, and you know, this is not something abnormal. Several people come on our show or they speak on the panel and they like in some like kind of like I don't just they just kind of weird in some realm of self self righteous. I would say it's more opinionated than being self righteous. Maybe I shouldn't use that word, but that they feel this is what it is, and there's no evidence and there's nothing to prove that what they're saying. They're just coming with a feeling. It's emotions and people on desires. I mean, this is the point. Texts and things that are really written down are better to add to what your feelings are or what other people's feelings are. That's why you have contracts, because when people just say, okay, I want to do things off of my tongue, later on, they regret it because now this person is going back on what they're saying because their brain is not perfect, and their memory is not perfect. So, there's a problem later. But if it's written down in contractual writing documentation, then it stays as it was when they spoke on and got on that and dealt and had the agreement there. So evidence is pretty much the same. Like, where's the evidence? Show me where this was written down. Show me where you have that the people spoke about this and they captured that talk on a video tape. Clearly, this is such and such, and this is such and such, speaking about this issue, like in a court of law. Lawyers use that. You can't go in a court of law and talk this mess because they're going to say you're coming with conjecture. You're coming with, this is all stuff, rhetoric that you're speaking about. There's no evidence here. There's no witnesses. There's no this, that. Have the witnesses on your panel that said, yeah, I actually experienced getting enslaved, or I actually experienced Arabs being this way or Muslims being that way. That's different. Like some of the people who were once Muslim and left Islam and they go up against Islam and they talk all the negatives that they want to talk. That person has more position than the person who never even entered the faith or never even really had interaction with Arabs. They just see them on videos from other people talking negatively about them. This got to stop. So anyway, I'm going to go back later and do a 5th video. I got more to go on this and to get in it. I'm gonna see. I want to listen. Let's listen to a little bit to see what this lady was trying to get to. Hold on.
It's boiling that no one is actually looking at. It's in every community, in every country.
Jose Mimi just said, I hope I'm not mispronouncing it. Don't forget what they're doing currently. You're right. A big part of what you see happening in Haiti, the violence, the guns, bringing in the weapons, in all the gang and kidnapping, have a lot to do with the Arabs bringing in that stuff. Those people have Arab background. The Lebanese, they came in there and they're buying guns and giving it to poor people.
Now, again, where's the proof? Where's the proof? Where's the documents? Where's pictures? Where's evidence? It's just hearsay right here. That's, you're going on hearsay. And if you're a person who has, sense, and you're a person of, you have some sort of dignity, meaning that, and integrity. You're not going to let anybody just pull the wool over you and just say anything, and you're not questioning it. You're not asking for evidence. If you're that type of person, then okay, go along everything she's saying. But if you are this person of integrity, if you are a person who is not naive and you're not a blind following type of person, then you're going to want more. And they're not giving you that. They only give you hearsay and what this person's saying and this opinion of this person, and this person did a video and they might have pulled up some Google stuff that they Wikipedia or whatever, and maybe even encyclopedia. I don't know if they went into the library and researched and got some of the information. Now, some of it correlated and came together with this guy. Yeah, I did my research and found, yeah, it's correct. The portion of the things that he did, evil, and he's going to be held accountable for that if he hasn't made tauba, if he hasn't repented to his Lord. He's going to get it. And all those human beings are going to get the same thing on the day of judgment. we're gonna all get what's coming to us, whether it's good or bad. So if you did good, you're gonna get good. If you did bad, if you redeemed yourself before you died with your Lord, you may be mercifully forgiven by your Creator. But the point, as I'm saying, is that there's no proof. And she's talking this and talking that about the slavery and first, and now the guns that the Arabs are bringing in, the Lebanese that bring guns in from Lebanon. I mean, come on. There's nobody that has no proof, no pictures or nothing to show that this is what they're doing. I mean, several. And you can link them to these people exactly, or just cut and paste. No, that's what you do. Mainly, that's pretty much what they do. And I'm not blind and I'm not stupid. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but they got to get it together. These people, her and her constituents, they got to get it together. I don't know what this lady's talking about. It sounds like some ghostly stuff. Even if you're talking about the spiritual world, the unseen world, the gaib, then you have to bring some evidence. Because when we come with the gaib, we speak about the unseen world, spiritual world, we bring evidences and proofs from Allah, because He said it in the Quran and He gave it to His Prophet. So we have guidance, we have proofs and evidences to tell us when the shaitan is doing what he does to a lot of us, tricking us to go up against each other and cause dissension. Yeah, we see that. And we know who's behind it. And we know his jinns that he sends to you, that your own jinn that you have with you, and you're doing what you're doing. And being prompt to do these videos. We all have a jinn that stays with us since we was born. And we have our malaika, our angel. And that's the one, if you're going to be right, when you do right, you have followed him. You followed their guidance, or when they speak to you, or they help you out in your life. And protect you from any harm if Allah has not allowed that harm to come to you. Yeah, that's our understanding in the God. Where's that? That's in the Quran. The scholars got books of this and that. It's all written down. It's preserved. But this, it's like a whole lot of he say, she say, and cut and paste. Let's bring some more proof, people. That's what we need. Okay, so anyway, peace and blessings. Keep up the lessons. Until next time, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to my channel. Also, I have another channel, a new channel, which is my AKA Crypto B-Boy, and dealing with crypto, dealing with business, and the likes of this, things that are needed for our people, as well as all the people human people in the world that are struggling and want control over their economical part of their life, financial part of their life. Okay, so go over there to Crypto B-Boy, and I have so far there's 3 videos, but I'm gonna be bringing more. I was trying to transfer some of my videos from the Talib show over there, but to no avail. YouTube, the way it is, you have to do it that way. Start your own new channel and do everything over again, I guess. But maybe I'll find out. Maybe they might have another feature, another option that I can use to do so, and we'll see, inshallah. Or more or less, what I'm going to do is kind of pin some of my videos that I've done in the Brothers Talib show, and do them with the videos that I might do there, and connect them and kind of merge them together, inshallah. So until next time, peace and blessings, and keep up the lessons with evidence and proofs, proofs and evidences. Okay, over and out. Until next time, the next video, part 5 coming soon, inshallah. Stay tuned. Are you ready? Let's get it.